Okay, here's my final iteration of my Skyrim dungeon. Same start as last time. This time we see the same mini narrative with the dead bandits. Although this time I added some decals to make it look more effective. Maybe a bit more frightening, who knows. But yeah, the player will check that out and then go through the first door they see. Back in this hallway. This time these side rooms actually have some things in them which make them look a little more nice. So you gotta take out this first ghost guy here. And then after he's gone, you see the skeleton of, the guy who was there. Then you'll find a couple of loot spots there. Hopefully that'll be incentive for the player to keep going, which is always nice. That's the first room on the left, and then as we go to the right, we'll notice a different kind of room for someone who practices magic, which might be this ghost right here. So after they're gone, you can look around the room. You got an enchanting table. You got a little apothecary satchel for a very small amount of loot for the alchemists out there. And then you have another skeleton. Could be another mini narrative. This third room here doesn't have any enemies in it, which might be a nice rest for the player, but it does have a little bit of loot under the table there. And then as you keep moving on, you come to the last one of these little side rooms with another ghost in it. Definitely different from the last couple of rooms. You take out this guy. And you'll see this really scary altar. Who knows what they were doing in here? Well, that's basically the gist of that room. And then, let me just take out these ghosts real quick. Yeah, they'll prove to be a little bit of a fight. I think they're scaled to medium difficulty, both of them. Which is pretty nice. Don't want it to be too easy. But now, after that's done, we're going to start moving into the big fight. This room looks a lot different from last time. There are a bunch of bone piles everywhere. Pretty scary. Also, that purple light coming from the scary, dark magic fire on the walls adds a nice effect. Something sinister was going on in this dungeon. And of course, because it's full of ghosts, that's an issue. But yeah, the purple lighting mixed with the bone piles, hopefully that gets the point across that this is not a nice place. Nor was it ever. So yeah, all that dark magic fire on the wall, and then we'll just keep moving forward. And then we'll come into the armory here. A couple of ghosts, probably former armorers. Fight them. They're both scaled a little higher than the regular easy difficulty. Because it's only two of them. Should be easy to handle. You'll find a couple of swords over here. Then you'll find a complete blacksmith operation over here. Kind of interesting since this place was allegedly abandoned. But who knows how the ghosts have been holding up over all this time. In the dining room, it's full of ghosts. So you gotta take them out first. Just keep swinging that greatsword. There you go. Alright, now all the ghosts in here are gone. You'll see this really scary purple fireplace. Again, with the dark magic theme going on here. Then you got that big dining table. So it's clear that this is definitely some sort of big dining hall. And then this closet is a locked door. Not super easy. It's adept difficulty. But behind it, the player will find some pretty good loot. And hopefully that's, this will help with those thief builds out there. Because I know they love picking those locks. Then you'll find a burial urn and 2 lockboxes with some loot in there. Hopefully you can take that and move on. Now we're coming up on the final boss room here. Big scary door, more purple scary fire. A lot of lighting going on here. Gotta take out these 2 side ghosts first before you can get to the main guy. Magic user, this one. Of course, he was sitting in his throne in the beginning, because he was probably some sort of boss or leader around here. Then you'll see that skull on the desk. Who knows who that belonged to? But yeah, definitely some sort of leader's room there. And then, of course, they'll find the secret passageway leading down here, just like last time. This hasn't changed at all. Then they'll come on this final loot room here. Small little room, but, full of a lot of valuables. And then they'll end up right back in the beginning, which is, just where they want to be after they're all wrapped up and done here. And that's basically how that dungeon goes. Right back where it started.